see here.
Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's names. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Hari Bol.
Okay, welcome everybody. We have a guest here, Shama-san. Where's your phone? You got any picture? Is it working? Hare Krishna. Maybe she'll be on a little bit. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. In the meantime, we'll chant. Hey, thank you for coming on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Let's see, the sound is not good. Why wouldn't it be good? Oh, you know what it is? It's the fan. I'm sorry. the fan is just the way it is, man. It's too hot. So we have a special guest here today. Her name is Shama-san. Shama-san.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah,
Guru
Shama-san
Maharaj.
is going through a transfer. Yes, Shama-san's been going through a bit of a transformation last week. Would you like to tell us a little bit about what's happening for you? What are you experiencing?
Slowly. It's. I would love to share, but before I share, I just want to mention that Krishna was kind of asked me that I say what he thinks, not what I think, you know? And can you hear me? Okay. Like always, you were, of course, right.
So, what is he thinking? Tell us what he's thinking.
No, this is simply his approach, you know, like you abandon everything upon him, you know, like worries, thoughts, even pain. You know, when you experience pain in your back, then you go, oh my God, what's going to happen? Not like this. Just think about Krishna, you know, and trust him and see which kind of energy will fill your body, you know. If you will like invite Krishna, like really invite, then there is no reason that he cannot enter. I don't hear you, Gaura Hari.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was switching to my headphone thing. So, can you kind of repeat what you said a little bit, and so kind of get a sense what you're just saying? Because what you're saying is important, I know.
I was saying that I experienced this. This is really based on trust. You know, you have trust on him and on Guru, like in every fucking situation, in every state, in every sensation, you know. Before I was thinking that it will be overwhelming, but the truth is that it gives you the big superpower, you know. You know that it's not about you, but you experience this with him, you know. You are in your body, you see through these eyes, and then you connect to him, and suddenly you are not in this reality. You are in heaven. Sounds boring, you know. It's just beyond of any material experience I ever had. It's the biggest, it's the bomb.
Yeah, you know, actually, the devotees when they experienced the mercy of Lord Caitanya, it was expressed by Prabodhananda Saraswati. It was so big, it was so all-encompassing that it's that even the greatest beings in this world seem like little.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, like great people and what people think is great in this world seems really small.
It's not.
Yeah, yeah, and like demigods and you know, astrologies and you know, charismatic person. Everything seems small. You know,
It's not.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
interesting at all.
yeah.
Nothing. Not even celery juice, not even yoga, nothing. You know, I have this privilege that I can have what I want. I just, you know, today I was whole day on fucking big high. Whew. And then at my work, like 5 p.m., I felt desire. I felt desire, whatever, which one, but there was desire, material desire outside of me, situated in this reality, you know, which involves all these material activities. And then I suddenly felt that my energy went like down. Okay. And then I said, this is what I want. Okay. And Krishna, you know this, you see this, you feel this. And now I focus on you. And you know, it's like I don't have to think in some scenario. I don't have to worry. I don't have to predict. I don't have to think what other things. I'm completely free with Krishna. I can give him under his lot. He's so funny. He's so gently to me. He's like constantly growing since days and weeks, constantly, even now. And he's like encouraging me to talk about him to you.
That's
I
amazing.
hear, he talks. You know, it's just enough, just care about him, you know? Just be real, vulnerable, mad, hopeless, you know, sad, horny, whatever, but think about him. Radharani from time to time, you know, some female energy, dance. Whew.
Yeah, Lalita says, yes, you are not in the world anymore because the experience is not from this world anymore. This is transcendental. This is what devotees still never experienced. This is transcendental.
Lalita is my closest sister in this planet. And I'm fully responsibly claim this. And I feel this. This is what I meant when we were talking on WhatsApp, that this is relationship, you know,
Yes,
on
yes.
fucking spiritual level. When you
Yeah.
know that she suffers and you just use your Krishna, you know, to love, to bless, to support, you know, because it's a part of you. You share fucking God, you know, and you see each other and you understand each other. She's like, she's so big support for me. Don't dare leave your body. I will kill you both. Don't even dare. Gaurari! Don't laugh! Don't dare!
Boy, you're really getting informal. I love it, man. This is great, man.
It was always like this. It was always like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Do you
know, there's
remember?
what?
Do you
Remember what?
remember when we met first time and we were calling to each other and there was a summer? I was living in the temple. I was like talking to you about my guru.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then I
yeah.
went to the park and I went crazy. Do you remember? Because I was high, because I was
Right, right.
listening to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I got ecstasy twice already, damals. Then, and then I never before, because it did me, I was fear, you know, I was in fear.
Yeah.
And then I was mad like 3 days. And then I went, there's no Krishna, empty, nix. I was so panic. I get mad and I called to Gaurahari, and Gaurahari was so encouraging and supportive, and he explained me how Krishna behave and how it works, what is going on with separation and gopis and mood that is good and so on. And I was like, yeah, yes, okay, then go on. And then we finished and I called my Gurudev, yeah, and I said, Gurudev, this and Krishna and cry and this. And he said, are you crazy? What are you doing? What are you doing? How dare you? Show nobody, you know, like, what are you talking? You know, you are too proud.
Yeah,
Who are you? And I was like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
what the
Looks like
fuck?
you transcended that guru.
Easy peasy,
Yeah,
peanut.
yeah. Yeah, if people knew, you know, the relationship is fantastic. That's the whole thing. You know, people have to see this is great. You know, just yeah,
It's
and
the
to have
greatest.
actually, yeah, to have a devotee as a girlfriend or boyfriend is like, you know, that's amazing. Like when I was married and we were on the same page, it was beautiful. I thought, wow, you know, we're devotees and we got Krishna. And I thought this was gonna go on, and then you know, it just switched. You know,
It
just like
occurred that you are just humans.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, it just You got on a different level. See, it's these different levels.
You cannot meet. You can just
Yeah,
not
we
meet.
could meet. She was on
And
this, got on the Vaidhi level with this Narayan Raj, level.
you
And
cannot touch.
no,
It's
I
painful.
mean, yeah. So,
That's why I
yeah.
think it's very important to know also this social, like brain and energy, masculine, this communication, this skill devotee should have also, to not put himself in situation when you struggle, when it's so obvious.
Put
I think
yourself in a
it's just,
situation like what? Can you explain a little bit more about that?
I mean that we need also develop some skills like communications and boundaries and standards,
Yeah. Oh,
stuff like this,
yeah,
self-development,
yeah,
to not put ourselves in situation when we struggle with matter, when we have these
yeah.
worries, when it's like, it's pathetic because it's temporal and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. And you can have it all, but with Krishna. And yeah, I don't like when the bhakti is mixed with those things, and I know that I did it a lot, and but I see only this like lesson,
Yeah.
about this world. You
Yeah.
need like experience.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I know I can relate to just being in the Lord, and it's so perfect because by being in the Lord, and then you have His power in you, and then everything just works because that power is in you now. That's basically the main teaching of Bhakti Yoga is to be so into the God that God is in you, and you feel it, and you experience that potency, and you live like He does, very in the moment. You see how everything just goes when you stay in tune with yourself. Basically, people
Trust.
don't know who that self is, ultimately, when you get through the layers, is the Lord. You just stay in it's just in that zone, and man.
I think you told like 2 days ago on the lecture that when we feel fear, when we are scared, it's a symptom that we don't think about Krishna, that we
Yeah.
don't give up on Him, that we don't trust Him. Just we try on our own way.
Yeah.
And what it shows that our own thoughts and emotions are scarce us. We are believing in those stories and they are just stories, but the
Yeah.
core is God.
Yeah. Well, those are human emotions, are basically because of meditating on material objects, and they cause material feelings. See, when the advancement is, we're meditating on spiritual object. That's the Lord's name and pastimes. I think, yeah. And then the fear goes because, now you got it, man. The fear is only because of being cut off from the true God, and yeah,
You said the keyword,
keyword.
like meditate on God. This is the
Yeah,
key. And when you are in, then you have to laugh. How easy is this? How
yeah.
simple is this? Because it's enough, like you said, you taste the name, you contemplate the name, you enjoy the name, you sing the name, you dance with the name.
Yeah,
I'm doing all this stuff, so I imagine in my body, as energy,
yeah,
always
yeah,
like waves of fresh air, like
yeah.
spiritual
That's what
breeze.
Mirabai was doing. She was just going around thinking about Krishna, that was it. And she was happy. She was a saint. Everything worked, it just, Krishna took care
Like
of her.
me, just go and think about Krishna. Krishna
Yeah,
cup, Krishna book.
It's amazing. Yeah. So, did this just spontaneously happen? Or anything lead up to this awakening? It sounds like you had a spiritual awakening. It was pretty profound.
So, like I mentioned before, I had this all my life, And the truth is that it helped me, this is what I said before, the self-development, like working on my emotions, inner child, communication, taking this knowledge, putting this all together, practice this and so on and so on. Because I am this kind of person, only when I feel discipline, like creativity, a little bit ground on the feet, then I can
Yeah.
function, I don't like, be
Spaced out.
anymore fanatic about
Yeah.
something, I have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I noticed that I controlled a lot. But as this heavy purification last week happened, I realized that this control was this pollution. And I don't have to glorify the control. I can just see this as pollution, everything is
Oh.
pollution. Because now I know what is reward, what is beneficial, so I can easily say, okay, everything is pollution. It doesn't mean that I will fight with them or something, whatever. Let it be. And everything what you can do and what will be the most beneficial for everybody, inclusive you, it's connected to him. That's it.
That's it.
And you
Yeah.
trust more and more and more and more and more and more and more, and you experience there is no fucking end. There is no
Wow.
fucking end. I feel right now on the boundaries of my body, it's like pushing out. I want to scream. I can't. And I'm in this
Yeah.
situation, so I have to accept it. I can do a
How
little
about
bit drama, but
how about with a pillow? Put your face in a pillow, two pillows. Would that muffle it enough?
I will try tonight. Thank
Yeah. Do it in the bathroom. Put two pillows.
I do.
Okay. Anything else you want to share?
No, I would like to listen.
Okay. So let's start chanting a little bit, and we'll do a little japa together here. And
Yes, I will ask only my friend.
Amy Rose says the way this sangha continues to grow and grow is absolutely incredible. It's wild and beautiful, raw and real. This is getting good now. Constant movement, ever flowing. Won't stop, can't stop. Yeah, right on. Hey, look at Eric. Looks like he's coming around again, huh? It's nice, huh? Yeah. You want to chant with a little music or just have straight little japa? I'll let you decide.
With music, please. DJ Gora Hari.
Okay, all right.
Let's play some nice music. Not country and not
How about
church vibe. not
how,
wedding vibe.
how about how about disco?
No.
No.
Make something exotic or
Oh, exotic. Oh, yeah, exotic. Oh, that exotic. I
maybe
got.
something in Hindu, direction from Chaitanya
Yeah. Okay.
direction. I will come in 3 minutes.
Okay.
I will take
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why don't you come on live there, Sachinananda? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Gaura, Gaura,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Gaura,
Hare
Gaura,
Krishna,
Gaura,
Krishna
Hare
I'm
Krishna,
Krishna,
crazy.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
I
Krishna
am
Krishna,
about God.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribo, go.
Hare
Haribo.
Krishna, Krishna
Radhe,
Hare
Radhe,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Radha.
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
It's the
Rama
best
Rama,
dream
Rama
in my life.
Rama
And I do
Hare
everything.
Gauranga.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Best.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Wow.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Gaur
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Nitya
Hare Rama, Hare
Gaur
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
I will die. I will die.
Haribo
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare.
Oh my
Hare
God.
Krishna, Hare
Haribo
Krishna,
Eh,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
eh.
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Oh,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Haribo
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
I
Krishna
don't
Hare,
sleep.
Hare
I
Hare
don't eat.
Rama,
I don't.
Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Itai
Krishna
Gauranga,
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Gaura
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Itai
Rama,
Gauranga, Gaura Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Itai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga,
Krishna, Krishna,
Gauranga,
Hare
Gaura
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Season
Rama
Krishna,
3.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama, Ram
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
blessings.
Rama
Tracy, do you
Rama,
have any
Hare Hare,
message
Jai
for
Guru Ki,
A lot.
Rashida Gaur Harida, Avadut Maharaj Ki Jai,
Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Now I understand why
Krishna,
people want
Hare
to
Hare,
live in forest, you know?
Hare Rama,
you understand what?
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bo Gauranga Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Hare,
Rama.
Hare
What?
Hare
It's
Krishna,
not a joke.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Oh,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna.
what are you doing?
Rama Rama Rama,
I
Hare
have
Hare.
zero control.
You have a what?
Thank you.
Zero control.
Yeah, it's good.
He's taking all and he's giving more, if that makes sense.
He's what now? Say that again.
He's taking all from me
Mm-hmm.
and he's giving me more than I had, if it makes sense.
Yes, makes
It's
a lot of
like
sense.
I have some thought, desire, and then I contact to him, like I'm not talking about desire. It's like he knows, I don't have to entertainment these desires. I don't have to, do God from this desire, Like when I will not do this, then I will die. No, I just fucking want this, but I go to Krishna and he's like giving something better.
Something better. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
It's amazing. It's lack of words.
Wow. Well, I guess whatever you want, you're going to get now. That's going to be great.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Nothing feels more him. And that's why everything doesn't make sense. It's like superficial, just like there where is no spirit, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Dead in the modes.
And if you have nobody, you have to carry this. You have to make this fire. Aha! This is very important. That this is what we are talking about. You are needed. Like you have to step in. You have to step out of comfort zone. You have to stop shaking your ass, and telling you all the stories. Like you would have time, which you don't.
You have to do what now? Stop shaking your ass?
Yes.
What do you mean? Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Like I was fearing about my business, if it's going work out and so on. And now I see that I just have to do this without putting so many meaning on this, It's not being like so spoiled, It has potential, it has future, it has approval, it has, everything. So someone must do this, and it's me. But making time for Krishna already now, like stepping out of your stuff and going to Krishna because there is no time.
Yeah.
The world is becoming freaking awful. And when you see this from the God perspective, there is nothing to hold in this world. Nothing. Everything would slip out of your hands. Everything. everything what you can think about this and want. But the relation with God, it's like you said, it's everything.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking what's happening now. I don't know what will be tomorrow or. But now, in this moment, I don't feel fear from death, and I never had this. I was not even thinking about death, never, because it was like I didn't want to look there.
Yeah.
And when I think now about death, then it's super important for me now, to advance, but in this meaning that to be with Krishna, because now I know that only with him I can really progress. Only with him I can really purify. Oh my God, this purification lately almost killed me. But now I see such precious stone in this purification. Not like I want another. No, thank you. But now it's just full of. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks to me like you're just infused with the spirit a lot, so you're really identifying with the truth. So you got more like Krishna's really like inside, filling you up with his spirit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, filling
Yes.
you. So you're identifying like with spirit. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
That's the time. All the time.
Janardhan, she's got the Lalita laugh. Did you hear that? Did you hear a little Lalita laugh? They laugh like that, very similar. I knew
Lalita
you.
is very dear to me. I think Lalita is. No, I would say just I am Lalita's beach.
Oh.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
She's my sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We got to get you.
Krishna is here.
Yeah.
So I assume that there is no reason to fight. Better to get surrender and get common in this state, because fighting makes no sense. Not sense at all.
Wave the hanky. The hanky of surrender. Yeah, all right. Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Today?
Yeah, let's read something. Yeah, good idea. Would you like to read something?
I cannot. Okay, I read.
Okay. Anything
But I need
you like.
water.
Yeah. How are you doing there, Janardhan? I mean, Satchidananda Das. How's it going?
I'm fine. Phone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good. Good microphone.
Okay, so let's ride that boat.
All right.
I'm causeless mercy.
All glories
Thank you.
to Gaura Haridas. That we all know this already.
Yeah. Well, hey, what were you reading this? You were reading something this morning.
I'm already on this page.
All right. Let's go for it.
Okay, so Srimati Kundi said, my dear Krishna, I remember the day when you sent my brother Akrura gather information about us. This means that, sorry, I have to cover my legs. Krishna likes cozy, Krishna likes luxus, Everything must be soft, cozy, good.
Yeah,
I don't give a
definitely.
fuck about negative vibes. You cannot convince me. I take no responsibility for this. Are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready. We're just waiting for Krishna to get comfortable.
Krishna, come. When you sent Akrura I could understand that there was no possibility of our being put into danger. All good fortune in our life began when you sent Akrura to us. Since then, I have been convinced that we are not without protection. We may be put into various types of dangerous conditions by our family members, the Kurus, but I'm confident that you remember us, that you always kept us safe and sound. Devotees who simply think of you are always immune from all kinds of material dangers, even shot.
Even what? Even what?
Shot.
Shot.
Shot. Whatever.
Shot. Shot. I still don't understand. What's that word?
New age word order. As a material
Okay, forget
dangerous.
it. That's okay, good.
Okay,
No
once here, listen, please. Devotees who simply think of you are always immune for all kinds of material dangers, even from the shot, you know?
The shot. Oh, the shot.
The shot. And what's to speak of ourselves who are personally remembered by you? So, my dear Krishna, there is no question of bad luck. We are always in an auspicious position because of your grace. But
yeah, isn't that great just to live in the grace, man? That's what I think Krishna's showing you is this. You're thinking of Krishna, you're feeling Krishna around, you're feeling Krishna's grace, and you're living in grace. I mean, this is the way we're meant to be. And we're not, see, the grace is our natural state of being in a relationship with God. Is this grace, it's like in being in love. And then you're a goddess of fortune, a god of, just everything just works out nicely. You live like that in the moment. Yeah.
For example,
and,
when you live with Krishna, like all the time, Krishna is talking from inside and from outside. For example, now somebody comment, that this is the choppy sound. And I read this and I turned out of my headphones and I felt better myself, can hear Krishna better, and you. And this is like, okay, Krishna gave me a sign because he wants to be comfortable, because he wants that I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's looking after you.
Okay, then I read. But because you have bestowed a special favor on us, people should not mistakenly think that you are partial to some and inattentive to others. You make no such distinction. No one is your favor and no one is your enemy. As the supreme personality.
Yeah. See, that's really a beautiful understanding of the way the world works. He bestowed special favor on them because they were related. See, they didn't neglect the Lord. They had a relationship. And so he bestows naturally. That's why the Lord wants the devotees people to learn about how to come back in a relation with him. So you get this special favor. This special favor is called grace. His mercy, grace, ecstasy, true happiness, true love. Yeah, all the good stuff. And that's all we're doing is just helping people get back in relationship. And then you can feel that. It's beautiful.
And you can stay yourself, but the fucking true self, not this joker.
Yeah, exactly. Get to the real joker.
as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you are equal to everyone, and everyone can take advantage of your special protection. Booyah, in your face.
Yeah, but they don't. See, that's the problem. Some people get some protection in the Vaidhi thing. You feel something there. But this is really the ultimate, is the closer you get, the more intimate you get with the Lord, which is what he really wants and what we really want. We don't know it. We need to get it back into our original position, which is closeness with the source again. You know, a relationship with you know, whatever you want to call it, God or Krishna or Ram or Christ.
It's not like it's like disconnected. It's always there. We have to just go there.
Yeah, we
There's
have to be connected. Yeah, yeah. But there's usually stuff in the way, and that's the false ego, and that's what why you need a big brother, a spiritual master that's a little more further along in that relationship to activate and then to help keep it together and nourish so that Maya doesn't come in and trample on what you're developing. You know, that's what our Sadhu Sangha is about, is so the devotees can be nourished, you know, and fed. So so that bhakti grows stronger in us. That grace gets more encompassing, like, you know, what's happening for you. You know, it's beautiful. You know, it's very inspiring. You know, to see
Yeah,
people.
but it's very beautiful, very inspiring, and top most. But there is also fire. You know, there is also a lot of discomfort. Then there is also a lot of skills how to hold yourself, you know, in those situations, because it's like situation you cannot do anything about this. I cannot right now decide that it stopped. I'm not able to. I'm going to compromise with Krishna, you know, like doing my stuff, and he supports me in this. But this is his prize, that I take him everywhere, you know, to every game which I play. And he makes this game awesome. But it's not like, it's easy peasy and it's not easy peasy when it comes about nerve system, you know.
Well, it's part of the process. Yeah.
When somebody is only crazy and not work on himself, like at all, then when the man get ecstasy.
Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta, exactly. I mean, that's why I encourage people to stick around, so that you go through the purification and you get more clear. It's like, then when you're clear about the line, the real conception, what it is, or some people, they get some of this bhakti and then they go off into Mayavadi type things and mixtures and. So anyway, here it just gets more and more purified and pure and clear and beautiful. I mean, you know, that's why the Lord provided this association for us, so that we can go deep, deep, deep and clear, 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 and you know, stay supported also. You know, we have friends we can talk to, and you know, when you're having some tough times. Yeah. Go ahead. Oops, you're muted again.
I cannot go in details, but again, it's very important to share that my every thought and my every desire, but they are very subtle with Krishna, you know. They are very gentle, but they are delivered. You know,
they are delivered,
provided.
Yeah, provided. Wow, that's amazing.
And it's happening like the small things and bigger things, and you know, things which are coming after what I did before, and new things, and it's like one day of life, and it happens so much, you know, like all the time is happening something, and it's just beautiful. I just I don't think anything, and I don't judge anything. I just like, okay. And then I smile to those people, and I have the conversation with them, and everything is so nice. They feel the spirit. They are like, you know, they still are look like them and talk like them, but they feel something, and they're like, you know, somebody sees me, you know, see something in me, you know, and they're like,
That's
all
great.
of them.
It's amazing.
The fact is that although you are equal to everyone, you are especially inclined to the devotee who always think about you. The devotee are related to you by ties of love. As such, they cannot forget you even for a moment. This is all true. You are present in everyone's heart, but because the devotees always remember you, you are respond accordingly. So, what we know from this verse, that if you don't experience this, it means that you don't care about Krishna. Because if you do, he would reciprocate accordingly. And I don't think it's a bullshit, because we have a lot of confirmation that it's absolute truth.
No, you can relate because that's what you're experiencing.
You cannot debate it.
Yeah. See, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra.
That's what I wrote today, that I'm taking responsibility for my mind and for my emotions. It means when I'm in my mind, when I'm in my emotions, that I know that it's my mind and it's my emotions. And of course, Krishna will solve all my problems at the end, but sometimes it requires responsibility, because it's my emotions and it's my mind, you know, and it has nothing to do with Krishna. Because when Krishna is in, then I have spiritual emotions. Then I have spiritual thoughts. Then I have spiritual desire. And when I have my desire, bodily or a human being, then I take Krishna in. And he makes this, again, spiritual. And it's like play. You don't know who plays with whom.
Ah, beautiful. I like it.
Me too.
Yeah. I like how he's dealing with you and you're dealing with him. And looks like you're working on your relationship nicely, you know. And yeah, I think you guys would make a good pair.
It's also the answer why I cannot keep material relationships. It's like impossible. I'm changing all the fucking time. For me, being on the earth one day of life, it means development, exploring, feeling, pushing the edges, you know, going out of the fear, taming fear, you know, feeling fear, and seeing again and again and again how everything is temporal. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, when you get Sadhu Sangha like this, you just go through fast transformation. And you can just see how most people, they just take so long to develop because they don't have such a powerful process like this. Or they're not developing. A lot of people, they're just not even interested in spiritual things, really. You know, they just kind of live, you know, a material life, and you know, maybe.
Oh my God, man. When I'm with Krishna and I go to the work, what I see, what the world I see, it's unbelievable. Nothing is real. Nothing. The subject, the people, nothing. The vegan, the sausage, nothing is real.
I think
And
you're
at the
ready
same
to.
time, you can be
I think you're ready to say. I think you're ready to say the verse. Are you ready for the verse? You must be born again to perceive the kingdom of God. See, people are, they're not spiritually born, most people, so they can't perceive this pure energy, this pure source energy, you know, this relationship with the Supreme. See, so they're just not really, they're still like in the womb, you know, they're not born, they're not, you know, they're not awakened. So they're just in the modes of nature. That's not really life for a devotee. This is, it's dead. It's coverings.
How are you?
Okay, I'm good.
It really feels like all drugs put together, but better. Like without hangover, like you actually have benefits. But it's pushy because it's challenging, because it's the path of detachment. Like till you aren't here, you have to all the time detached. It doesn't mean that you cannot possess something or you cannot experience something. It comes about your attitude. Attachment means giving the meaning to something. Just stop giving the meaning to things and people who has no spirit. And be consequent.
Yeah, now you're starting to know what it's like. You're just not attached to the mundane. Even mundane people, there's no
Gosh,
juice.
I don't know how they function. It's actually so sad. It's so understandable that they don't smile. I have a lot of people in Germany that they don't smile. Any shadow of spontaneity, they are lost. They are lost. They're like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's like beach.
Yeah, I mean, if they take the association of devotees when they're ready. I mean, not everybody's ready. It just is. People are at all the different various levels, and sometimes they just to see you as a devotee, of Krishna, just to see you is something special for them, and they may not be able to go any further than just seeing you walk by them or something. That's considered a devotional service, actually, and what most people, probably can do. Just especially, that's why it's good to chant, go out on the street and chant a little bit, because they see you and you're engaging in your activities of a devotee, and they hear the sound vibrations.
Yeah, I'm
That's
doing this
nice.
in yoga studio all the time since 2
Yeah,
years.
exactly. Yeah, just
They love
chanting,
it.
doing. Yeah. You still got that harmonium, right? You're just playing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
It's powerful.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rita.
You are especially inclined to the devotees who always think about you. The devotees are related to you by ties of love. As such, they cannot forget you even for a moment. You are present in everyone's heart, but because the devotees always remember you, you also respond accordingly. Although the mother has affection for all the children, she takes special care of the one who is fully dependent. I know certainly, my dear Krishna, that being seated in everyone's heart, you always create auspicious situations for your unalloyed devotees. Look how fucking shitty must be to be in everyone's heart when those hearts are so fucking polluted.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So all eternity boring. Stupid.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this. And then, although he's anyway, he's very merciful because he arranged situation for people who don't give a fuck about him, to always put them in evolution, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why we got to see the role models. You got to see devotees getting the auspiciousness of this relationship. They got to see somebody that is in the relationship and to teach how to get into a relationship like this. It's kind of like a marriage counselor, a person teaching people how to communicate. You teach people how to communicate with God. People don't know that. How to like this love. The love of a devotee is natural for them, but they're devotees and they're advanced. What do you do
It's really
with
about
people in the
communication.
world? Yeah. I mean, we're here trying to help people because we have very powerful mercy to distribute, to awaken people's spontaneous, natural relationship with God. It's dormant. It just needs to be sparked, and then boom, you're a devotee. Then you get a taste and more taste for the truth, and then you get realization, understanding,
Yeah,
and
I was.
deeper. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a bit complex subject, but I will try. Krishna help me.
Yeah.
I was listening to
You're
Johan
you're
today.
you're kind of um, you're maybe back away from the microphone a little bit. See if that
Like
it
this,
goes pop 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 pop. Let's
like
try
this.
that. Try that. Yeah, try it.
What about now?
Speak. Go ahead. Speak a little bit. So I
I
can't
speak.
tell.
Uh-huh. But can you hear me?
Yeah. It's still a little bit of pop 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 pop. But go ahead. But we'll just it works good enough. Go ahead about Johan. What? She's gonna try to come back on again, I think. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, like crackly. Yeah, maybe it'll come on again. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it won't be so crackly. Okay,
Can
go
you
ahead.
hear me
Try.
good now?
Oh, go ahead. Speak a little bit so I can
Can you
tell.
hear me good? Can you hear
But
anything?
yeah, I hear you better without the crackles. That's better. Yeah.
Should I try my headphones?
No, this is good. I think you got it now. Perfect.
So it's a little complex, but I will try. So I was listening Johan, and I got this realization that everything what he's talking about this experience of prem and of ecstasy, it can be only heard and only understood really by people who are experienced this, you know. And then the second realization was that it's not easy subject, and you have to like repeat it this trillion times till some soul will awake. Yes, and this is the tough truth to swallow, but everything is exactly like you are saying. So there is a narrow gate. There is a narrow gate to everybody to experience this. Just fucking do what say this man.
Yeah, the devotee is the door, man.
Without
It's
any
always
pressure,
that way.
just try to surrender.
Yeah. The devotees adore, they're inspired because of their closeness with the Lord to give proper um, teachings, teachings. What's
Gaura
so
Hari,
funny?
Emmy says, Gaura Hari knows that. He has to repeat himself constantly, lol.
Bhagavad Gita 10:10. How many times should we? Yeah, exactly. It's only about being at the right place in the right time, and that is now. Exactly, man. It's now, man.
When you
Yeah.
want to be with Krishna, like not now. When is the good time?
Now.
I
What
feel only
else?
him right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I will read. You always, the king Yudhishthira also praised Krishna as the supreme personality and universal friend of everyone. But because Krishna was taking special care of the Pandavas, King Yudhishthira said, "My dear Krishna, we don't know what sort of pious activities we have executed in our past lives that have made you so kind and graceful to us. This is proper attitude towards God. Kind and graceful. And this means other words, they say, you are to us graceful. It has to mean that we are all graceful to you because you reciprocate, which is absolute true. So this is attitude for us.
Well, they're wondering, like, boy, you're so, the Krishna is there. God is actually there. And they notice that they get more special attention than the general people. I mean, Krishna really likes to be with the Pandavas, and then other people he'll be either respectful or maybe indifferent. He's a person, But they were, why does he like us so much? Why does he like to hang out with us so much? Because they knew, they had realization, because they're devotees, they understand that he's the Supreme Lord. And why do you like us? They're wondering, we're just, yeah, this is what, I mean, I also wonder, why do you come, close to me? I mean, what did I do? Something in another life or something? Or why don't you go into these gurus more and all that? Why do you show me all this stuff? But he is. So that's, usually it's indicative from previous lives, like the Pandavas were eternally awake. Well, they were awakened, and whenever they were, and that you continue that on into that life. And we're just like us. I mean, we're continuing on in this life, this level of worship, and this level of dance with Krishna, and this kind of how, she knows how it goes, kind of like this, right? Like kind of like that.
Definitely. I cannot believe it grows all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry since whole day. But I ordered something, so after life I'm going to eat a lot.
Oh yeah. You know what? Why don't we end it now? Because I got to eat too. Actually, it's getting late over
I'm
here.
super hungry.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Okay. So we're going to end this now, everybody. Thank you very much for reading and sharing. And
Thank you even more.
yeah. We'll do it again, soon,
Honor
very
for
soon.
me.
Yeah. Hope you get a little rest tonight. If not, have fun looking at the walls. I used to stare when I was in there, stare at the ceilings.
I think I will stretch or something because after 4 nights it's becoming really boring. And
Yeah.
but what is crazy that then I wake up and I start to bhajan and connecting to you and Lalita, and then I'm becoming superpower. I don't remember
Yeah. It's
sleep.
amazing.
I don't eat. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yes, that's great. Okay, we'll see you
Hare Krishna.
later. Hare Krishna there.